Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good week in the stock market. It's Friday, August 27th. We're going to talk about Powell briefly and the market and what it looks like going into next week. GameStop, some technical analysis, the option trades, option plays we have, why I bought 400 more shares of GME at this price point. That's so expensive. It was so cheap. Why down here? Why did you wait till 200? We're talking about that and how my one account, I didn't look at my other account, but one of my accounts, if GME does what I think it's going to do, will bring us up $250,000 next week. And we'll go over those option plays. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We've got a Twitter you can follow us on too, at Happy Money YT. And a Discord. It's in the description. We streamed this morning when Powell was on. Basic, same dovish stuff. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, no problem. No big deal. SPY hit all-time highs, and it's bullish. We're looking bullish again, so I'm not playing it, but we got a bullish MACD. We've got a nice big green candle over the 9. It's gonna stay bullish until it isn't. So same pattern repeated here, repeated there, repeated there, repeated there, repeated there. Could have been easy money on the SPY this whole year, or you could just buy and hold through that whole thing, through this epic rally we've had for 10 years, 11 years, or more specifically since COVID. See that trend line I got there? Stairway to heaven, baby. That is the SPY. I do anticipate it crashing heavily in the next, I think still this year. I don't think we'll be next year, but that could still be early. And crash, I don't know how far it'll correct. Maybe back down to this. If they keep quantitative easing, yeah, it probably won't do a full correction, so hard to know, but probably at least back down to the COVID highs, I'd say, and maybe back down more in this range. Back down closer to this moving average that we have abandoned so far. GameStop, on the other hand, has been beautiful this week. Coming into close, we got 45 minutes left. I figured it'd probably kind of come down and retest this 195 area, or maybe a little bit higher. We'll see. Let's say at 195.11, maybe 196, or maybe 197. Or maybe it actually found its support right there at 200. Keep it above that 200 for the options. Beautiful bull flag on this thing on the hourly, on the 2 hour, on the 4 hour. Just classic. Pendant, bull flag, whatever it is. It's nice looking daily. It is nice. And just consolidation. This rally's been a little bit different. So on this day we made a pretty significant amount, and then these days, yeah, haven't lost a whole lot. I cashed out of a lot of stuff on that first day. With options and short term, your exit's so much different than with shares, so you can't really wait for the momentum to shift unless it's long term, I guess, options. But the options I had that expired this week, I exited most of them. Was that most of them? Well, some were spread, so I didn't have to exit them this day, but the ones that were just naked long calls, I exited most of them this day. The other ones I exited yesterday, because the day after this rally we came down and then came back up, and I kind of thought we were going to make a higher high, but this thing's consolidating, which that's almost even better. If it rallied too high too quickly, it would be unsustainable, and I think this makes me feel more safe with the plays, and thinking that we'll probably hit that 350 by earnings, which is, let's see, this is the 8th. It's the 3rd. The earnings are on the 8th, so that's the 7th. So right here. So we'll see. That's on Wednesday, I think. So that's Wednesday after next. So we could hit that high on Friday and then kind of start selling off before it. Or maybe keep rallying all the way into earnings, or maybe there'll be an announcement sometime in there, or the announcement might not come till earnings. So many possibilities, but if you're just looking at this chart, it's nice. So I scaled in more. We realized, let's see, I closed out one of the credit spreads from today, but it was a smaller play on GME. The rest of the stuff I still have for next Friday and the Friday after, and I scaled in a little bit for this coming Friday. Not today, but the 3rd. So this account, it's down 5 grand today. No big deal. The new plays I set up. Let's see. Did I do new plays on here? No, same ones from before. So lots of exposure. These are all spreads. Nothing, no, just naked long calls on these. And there's a cool thing actually I saw. I'm not too familiar with TD, but I'm learning. But what you can do here is you can see kind of what your P&L will be depending on the price that it goes to, which I liked a lot. So basically, this kind of shows out of all these spreads that we have, here's the strike right now at 201, and going down the track here, this is the green is, you know, moving to the right is basically the share price coming up, and it also shows on the chart over here. So it's kind of nice. And then you can see, so if it goes to what I'm hoping it will, does it by next Friday, 350, this account will, the P&L will be 242,000 just on the options. And then the shares, you know, those will keep going as high as we go. So this is kind of a cool little graph to see kind of what you're doing. And you can just have it all together with all the spreads, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, crazy. So yeah, that's what I have for next week. It's 205. It's kind of confusing how I even set it up now. I think it's a 205 and 330. So I've got 35 long calls and 35 short calls, and these are the different spreads: 205, 270, 300 on the longs, and then 330 and 350 on the shorts. So yeah, that's what we got. And that's on this account. I haven't even figured out on this account what it would be. I'm not too concerned. Today this account's down 7,800. We did close out of the put credit spread. Realized, I don't know, $600 on it, I think. And then oh yeah, support going insane. Support's going up. I think it's, oh my gosh. Wow, it took a dump. Halting on the way down. Traders are out of it. Whew. I almost opened a call credit spread on it, a bearish play, but I was like, nah, I'll just leave it alone. Wow, what a rally though. Went up to almost 60, pretty much 60 from, I mean, really had support. Just kind of had a nice base here at like $8. I think that's where it was. But man, it's no more. Doesn't want to hold over the weekend. So we'll see. I mean, this could come down a bunch and then consolidate and rip back up again. I had a put credit spread on this that we closed out, I don't know, $600 or something. Nothing crazy at all. But this candle, I think this is up, what, 1,000%? I mean, if you go from the low, it was like $2 or $3 up to $60 is a lot more than 1,000. But just to give you an idea, kind of what could be coming for GME in the near future. So yeah, $3 down here, and then up to 60, and really just in the last 4 or 5 days, it did most of the move from 9 up to 60. So 100% pre-market, 100% during the day, and yeah, you get pretty far pretty quick. So expect this chart to look small, like support, like that, very soon, I predict. Open. But yeah, so the play we had on sport, I closed it, and then all these plays on GME. I'll show you the new plays I opened up for next Friday. I realized on E-Trade here I don't have any plays for next Friday, just the Friday after. So what did I open here? 275, 350 calls for next Friday. Let's see, 275, 3. I did 14 of them. It's spreading them out weird in here because of other ones, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, 14, 275, 350 calls. And is that this one? 265? I think I did 275. Yeah, 275. So that's buying the 275 call, selling the 350 call, and that'll give you a chart that looks something like this. Break even on it is 276 by expiration. If it gets to that kind of 350 range, it's actually less than I thought. This one's a little bit safer. I looked at some and it's kind of interesting moving these charts around. Supposed to be 5100% basically if it's in that 350 range by expiration. And of course if it's higher than that, it'll be more. But yeah, this one has a little bit more of a safety. It's not a tight spread. If you did it like say this, and you get higher percentage gains, but less window and less lot higher break even. This would be 8600%, but your break even is not until 325. So opened up the spread a little bit to a 275, and looking at the chart, if it doesn't get to 350, I'm hoping at least it'll kind of get to this 280 resistance area right in here, and then we'll be profitable on it. So that was my thinking on that. I've got 14 of them. So that's a lot also. So yeah, we'll see. Next week could be crazy. And then I am buying 400 shares of GameStop. All these puts that I shorted. So I shorted a 250 strike put, and then all these puts I shorted, I'm letting them exercise because I want the shares for the rally up this next week. I don't want to be rolling over shorted puts. Got the 250 put here, and that I shorted, and then can't see him. Oh, here we go. A 210 put. So 4 of those, and then 1 250. Actually, the 250 is not till next week, so that one won't exercise. But these four contracts will. So I'll have 400 more shares to add to the shares we have here on GameStop. So I'll have 800 shares on this account. And then these short puts will go away, and the spreads hopefully will look more normal again, so I'm not so confused. Oh man, it's okay. I'm just checking the dates and making sure I'm not coming up on stuff. Oh, my spy put today, yeah, it did great, by the way. Thanks, pal. Thanks, buddy. Great job. Yeah, I've got half an hour left. As long as GME in the next half hour, you'll know because you'll watch this in the future. As long as it stays above this support, I am very confident in next week. And if it does go below this, it still actually could be fine, to be honest. Because that could still be part of a bull flag for sure. But it's not showing any signs of some sort of pump and dump at this point where they can control it to kind of dump it like we're seeing. I'm not support, it's after an epic rally, but still this is kind of the signs of it. Didn't hold up. So support had times that it held up, and that's when you could have bought in kind of these flags right here. This little kind of pendant thing, but then this is not good. But it could rally. It just has to come down and consolidate somewhere. GME on the other hand doesn't. RSI is good on the hourly. On the daily it's a little high, but it's not too high at all. And then volume tapering off is pretty crazy how low the volume is getting. So hoping for news from GameStop by earnings at the latest. If you look back here at January, similar, volume didn't taper off quite as much, but big epic rally, nice bull flag. Volume did come down some, and then boom. Was that even over a? No, it wasn't. This was the weekend right here. 15 to 19. Whew. Yeah. Stoked. Thanks guys for watching. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money 6 round. We will see you after the weekend. Have a good one. Be mellow. Once GameStop's in the thousands and millions or whatever you think it's going to go to, shares are going to definitely be the way. Options, actually, I've thought about how it could be sketchy where if they start halting GME for like longer term days and even a week or so, if it gets to crazy prices, they can halt it. So that's where I'm not so certain on options, because if they expire while it's halted, I suppose there's some sort of settlement in there where you could get paid something, but I don't know. So they're gonna figure out some way. So that's where the shares are the way to go. Thanks, guys. We will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Chill out. Get some rest. Peace out.